Holly Cole Trio, Don't Smoke in the what? Don't Smoke in Bed. Okay, yeah, alright, sorry. Hello everyone, another off-the-cuff impromptu edition of Outer Galaxy Man Finds Stuff. Let's just get right into it. So I go to thrift stores and half-price books and try to look for stuff for $1 or less and find a lot of good things. So, Holly Cole Trio, Don't Smoke in Bed is this one. It's on Manhattan, EMI Manhattan. Trio, of course, and she's a singer. Kind of light jazz, standards type stuff. I don't know, I guess if you like Diana Krall type stuff, this is good. Yeah, I don't like Diana Krall. She's fine. This is kind of like light jazz for people who aren't seriously into jazz, maybe crossover. I probably will sell this. There's nothing, it's harmless. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's just a little light for my taste, but not a bad find for $1. Here we have some stuff on Naxos by a composer named Reza Valley. Concerto for Flute and Orchestra, etc. It's kind of modern stuff, and it's still sealed. I'll probably sell this just because I really don't need any more stuff. And Claude Debussy and Maurice Ravel, piano music. Yet another piano music of Ravel and Debussy that I probably don't need. Yukio Yokoyama performing on piano. I'm sure this is very lovely, but I have so many recordings of this stuff. It's on the fence as to whether I keep or sell it. I'll have to give it a listen, but very nice. It's on the Sony label. Not too shabby. Arthur Rubinstein plays music of France, the great pianist. He does some Ravel and Chabrier and Debussy. I think I already own this, so I'll probably sell this one, and it will sell. It'll sell pretty promptly, I think. I'm pretty certain I own it. I'll check. If I don't, I may keep it, but nonetheless. Copy of Wilkie Collins' novel, The Woman in White. I don't know if I have a copy of this. This was 50 cents at the library cast-off shelf. It is a Bantam classic paperback. I guess this is his most popular book. I think The Moonstone is considered his masterpiece. I don't know if I have a copy of that, but this will be a nice reader, you know, out and about. I can carry this with me. And it was 50 cents. What do you want? Hovhaness collection. This I picked up also. Was this at the library? It says it was. It has a library address. No, actually, I picked this up at the library for 50 cents. This was a great deal. Now, this was at a local thrift store that I won't mention the name of, because why do I need to tell people where I'm finding good deals, right? You have to find them yourself. Anyway, so I got this Alan Hovhaness collection, 2 CD set. Is that on, what is this label? Delos? Yeah, Delos. And I think it's Schwartz. Yeah, Gerard Schwartz and the Seattle Symphony. It's not symphonies. You know, Hovhaness wrote 10 zillion symphonies. This is a lot of shorter works, although there is a symphony on here. Yep, there's Symphony number 22 is on this, so wow. Prayer of St. Gregory. I think I've got that in another release, and a whole bunch of all their smaller pieces by him. He was a very prolific 20th century composer, and one of the few composers, like in our time, of the latter half of the last century, who actually made a living at composing. Very few people seriously are able to earn money and an actual living from composing classical music, but he did. He was one of the very few, maybe the only one. And when I say make a living, I don't mean be a college professor and get a salary teaching music and composing stuff nobody listens to. No, this guy literally could sell his music to record labels or whatever and have it recorded and make a living. That's a whole different animal. So that'll be interesting. I'm not sure if I'm keeping this or selling it. This was 50 cents. Gabriel Fauré, Requiem. There are many recordings of Fauré's Requiem out there. This was another 50 cent buy from the thrift store. What's nice about this, I just tore the case. Very good. This is on the Collegium Records label. Collegium Records, which is, I think, a British label. Kind of an off label, a specialty label. So that is a nice thing to find. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep or sell this. I don't listen to the Fauré Requiem much, even though it's a very beautiful piece. But 50 cents for that, that's going to give me a good deal, either whether I sell it or keep it. So Yellow River Concerto, this is on the Marco Polo label, which is one of the H&H labels of classical music releases. The most prominent label, of course, that's known with H&H is Naxos. So this is a Naxos. This is kind of around before Naxos, I think, Marco Polo. So this may have been re-released on Naxos for all I know. But Adrian Leeper, so yeah, you get a lot of those Adrian Leeper recordings on Naxos. So it's a British conductor, I guess. But this is the Czechoslovak radio. So that was one of those kind of cheap cobbled orchestras they used to make these, where they didn't have to pay very much. This would probably, I think I've sold a copy of this before, and it sold pretty quick, so I may keep this or sell it. Either way, nice thing to have. Palestrina's Mass on DG Archive production. These are made in West Germany in the 80s. Let's see, this one was actually made in the USA, this pressing. It has the plastic middle. But anyway, nice item to have. I don't listen to vocal, choral, classical that much, and I may sell this, but that is a nice find for 50 cents. It's the 4D audio and the Tchaikovsky Piano Concerto and Violin Concerto. Pinchas Zukerman doing the violin and the Emil Galels doing the piano. Zubin Mehta conducting New York and Israel Philharmonics. Very nice. This is on CBS, Sony, Columbia, whatever you want to call it. I think I already own these performances, so I'll probably end up selling it again. This is a 50-cent item, so really a really nice little haul there, and that's all I'm going to say about it. This is the kind of stuff you can find right now when CDs have gotten so cheap and cast off, and people are paying $30 for vinyl LPs for some reason, when they can get this kind of stuff, which is like top shelf stuff for 50 cents. Whatever, man. You know, you can be smart or you can be something else. I'll see you later.